Pakistan's, because they can negotiate. You go to a South African person selling tomatoes, you ask how much, they say 15 rand. You say, man, I have 10 rand. They'll tell you no. Go to a cooler person. And then they'll say 15 rand. Give my friend.
I feel as a government, hearing such from young kids, like people in Soweto fight to eat expired food. That means our people don't have food.
Welcome to ZFG Podcast. We love you.
So what we are fighting here, we are not fighting documented foreigners. They are fighting undocumented foreigners. If you came here documented, you are allowed to be here.
I used to sit with that person. This person used to be my friend. I know his ambitions. I know his dreams. But I see him today, he's smoking drugs. And you see, from that point of view, he's never coming back.
I had an encounter with 10 women who we have to talk about their kids. At least 8 of them, the father is not present in the child's life.
Don't say like Nigeria, if you kill somebody, they kill you.
Yo, good.
Yeah.
If you rape someone, they rape you.
Yeah.
I need to make sure everything is fine, and there's no one helping me. There's no one even comforting me emotionally to say, you know what, baby, it's going to be okay. I'm sending you something, it's fine. It's not about the money as well. Maybe my boyfriend, the baby daddy just comes. There's nothing like that.
I know they say Nigeria is the biggest African giant. But the country with influence is South Africa. About the World Cup way, no other way.
And I know of my friend that the money I will use to buy a car to invest in business is what they will pop in one night in a club.
Cool. And then I get pregnant. I tell you, Sammy, I'm pregnant. Gone.
It's from Soweto. We see more cases than Tembisa. Tembisa, they are minor things. We are from big issues.
When I open my own business, other people are going to gossip about me because of how we were raised. You understand? So no one is going to support my business if I open it in Soweto.
A person from Soweto, when he goes home, he has how many kids? He has what? That one came alone in this country. So even if you give him 50 rand, it's okay, he's alone, he will understand.
In Captain Park, who are going to work day and night, they don't even make 4,000 rand. You are making 10,000 rand, but in 1 week you already squander it.
We need someone to cry to. We don't have comfort. So if you come with drugs and tell me to smoke while at home, like it's bad. You are my savior. You are my only option.
Yet there's one thing that destroys us once and again. It's just pride. There's no love and drugs. Drugs take the caption. I don't want to lie.
I hope you can understand where they are coming from.
Yeah.
When she see a Nigeria, she see a drug dealer. Do you understand? And nobody wants a drug dealer in their country.
Yeah.
So
The system portrays I'm a Nigerian. Because if you see a Kasi movie that's shot in Soweto,
Yeah.
and you see a scene where someone is selling drugs, there will always be a Nigerian.
Yeah, I'd always be a Nigerian man. There was a show called Sizokuthola, big ups to Kolani. He was chasing people that are selling drugs. He would get first the guys from our Kasi Soweto, African Zulu, Tswana people selling drugs. And then they would force them to lead them to where the drug lord is. And finally, when they find the drug lord, it would always be a Nigerian.
Yes, hello beautiful people. Welcome back to your most educating, hilarious, fun, entertaining podcast in Africa, ZFG. I'm still your guy, always J Prince, and I'm with
King Sammy in the building.
King Sammy in the building. We do have not one guest in our midst. We have 2 guests in our midst. This is actually the first time we're running 2 guests on our podcast, right?
It's a very unique one. Hey, I'm scared to you.
Yeah, we do have 2 guests in our midst. But before I introduce them, you know what you have to do.
Okay.
Click the subscribe button.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah.
Share this video, and of course comment, and don't forget to watch it to the end so you have more insight on the information we have to pass today.
I always say to people, you need to watch every podcast to the middle. You see, that middle is where it's juicy. You understand? You see, the starting is
interesting
where,
part.
So make sure you watch to the end. You feel me?
Okay. Yes. We do have a guest now, Miss, but there are two in one. Yeah. Yes. They're from Kota and Chill podcast. They're from Soweto. Yeah, you know our people from Soweto. I'm so excited to have them. I'm talking about our very own Mula and Blackberry. But then, Mula, please introduce yourself to the people just for a minute, and then Blackberry will do the same.
I'm Fitzmina Bayaza, Nation as Velika Mukatle Huntana Mula, aka Mr. Soitoka Fela Motiva, aka Mr. Cool himself. Nazima Ningala Visis to Mr. President, Stratabang Bazika Strata, Abaning about Untaria.
Guys, you know everywhere where you see Darana Mula, you see who Shemundibedi, aka Blackberry, black coffee, bega, no cream and no sugar. Thank God.
So yes, those are our interesting guests, and I'm really excited to have them on our show. We did went to Soweto on Kota and Chill podcast. It was so fun. You guys go check them out.
Yeah.
You know,
PSE channel, my face. One time, PSE channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave your comment down below. But
Soweto again. So yeah, you're still gonna find their episode down our link, YouTube,
the link
Twitter. It'll be out, guys.
Tango.
The link will be under the video.
Tango.
Yeah, you get that. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about a lot of things. Hopefully, we do have time to cover everything we want to talk about. We'll talk about South Africa. We'll talk about things we as Nigerian would like to even know and ask to get more insights on that, and also for our foreigner viewers and also our South African viewers who really don't know a lot of other things about Ama Jollof. Yeah, Jollof. You get to know. But then the first question I want to ask would be, I'll direct this to okay, both of you will answer, but I think Mula should go first.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to ask you this question. It's just so straight. When you see a Nigerian, what comes to your mind?
Me, is it a personal question or is it a systematic question? Because there are two questions. I have a personal reason, then there's a system reason. Yeah. Personally, when I see a Nigerian, I see an African, I see a brother. But because of the society and how we live, I say foreigner. That's my answer.
Okay.
When I see a Nigerian or other foreign nationals, I see an African. Why? Mostly I got used to like an African man because my sister used to be married to a Nigerian man. So from a very young age, like I would always accept them as like people. You see, and then I also see them like systematically as well, to a point where drugs, you know, it's something that is hurting our nation. And obviously when you're stigmatized and you don't even know what's going on deep within, you'll be able to like judge other people for things that they're not even responsible for. But yeah, other than drugs, they're just human African.
I just want to say, for you that is watching from out of South Africa, like from Nigeria, I hope you can understand where they are coming from.
Yeah.
When she see a Nigeria, she see a drug dealer. Do you understand? And nobody wants a drug dealer in their country.
Yeah.
So, but it's a journey. We are getting there.
Okay, so yeah. So now talking about the drug part. Can you let's take out the fact that you've had an encounter with a Nigerian before, you've met one before. Let's talk about when you don't have any other like information or knowledge about Nigerians, but then the drug thing is there. Like, tell me why is it that is the actual thing that comes to your mind when you see Nigerian? Why is it like that?
Mostly because we have social media, you know. And then there'll always be cases whereby kids are missing, you know. And because everything we get it from the social media, it would be Nigerians. They were found with Nigerians. It's always the mess of case, they were found with Nigerians. There was a show called Sizokuthola, big ups to Kolani. He was like chasing people that are selling drugs. He would get first like the guys from our Kasi, Soweto, like African Zulu, you know, Tswana people selling drugs. And then they would force them to lead them to where the drug lord is. And finally, when they find the drug lord, it would always be a Nigerian or someone like from foreign nationals. So you know how the social media is. It like gives you that anger to say, but why Nigerians are coming into our country to feed our kids stuff like this? Because it breaks them so much. You know, I'd see someone I used to school with, they were very nice. Cheese boy, I tell you. Today, when I see them, it's because of John. Like they read, like I don't even want to say the word because it hurts so much. I used to sit with that person. This person used to be my friend. I know his ambitions. I know his dreams. But I see him today. He's smoking drugs, and he like you see from that point of view, he's never coming back. It's gone.
Mullah.
So you want me to add on what she said? Because like it's sad seeing someone who was brilliant in school, someone who was top notch in everything he does or everything he ventures into, lying there in Josie, helpless, overdosing drugs. You understand? So when we see those things, we have anger to the foreign person besides us. Like we have anger towards a Nigerian. You understand? And again, the way the system portrays a Nigerian. Because if you see a Kasi movie that's shot in Soweto, and you see a scene where someone is selling drugs, there will always be a Nigerian.
Yeah, it'd always be a Nigerian man. Yeah, and in soapies as well, hey? Yeah, come to think of it. You see? So
when
we are what they feed us.
So when we grow up, we watch. You watch those things. We know about town.
Yeah.
Town I'm Nigerian. When I have a phone, I go to town. Cause of Izo.
Yeah.
When you go to Hill Pro, when you watch Izo, that time of which people say Hill Pro. Big na Nigerian, you ever think some tracks, influence to Chester. So what we watch is Soweto makes abantwana say so it's like some misleading guy. Fast in terms of like technology.
Sure.
Okay, before I want us to diverse a little bit from the drug thing. We'll get back to it. Like talking about Soweto, I want you to like for me, I think basically Soweto is where there is gangsters, people who are just reckless about life, people who don't like take life serious, and then it's dangerous. You can't drive down, you get hijacked, and stuff like that. You know, from when I got to this country, the way Soweto is. But okay, I've actually known Soweto from Nigeria. Yeah.
Was it really that bad?
Because there was this one of our musicians sang it in his song. Like he was saying, the translation in the song says, "I'm going to call my guys from Soweto to come bust you." You know, I'm calling just like
Soweto means you're dangerous.
you get, so I've actually had that the same way. There's a perception about Nigerians. It's the same way I've had that perception about Soweto and all that. Can you share more light on life in Soweto? That even normal people that are not gangsters stay there. People live like.
Let me clarify this to your people who are in Nigeria and the world at large. Soweto is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Soweto, it's where you find gold, minerals, where you find art, the beauty of the world. Soweto makes the world. Every icon you know that makes South Africa, they were born in Soweto. The biggest hospital in Africa is from Soweto.
Yeah. Shout out. Nelson Mandela is from Soweto.
Yeah, Soweto gave birth to many billionaires and trillionaires and some people who live in Dubai and out of the world and touring the world.
Big ups, yeah.
Great. Shout out to Soweto.
But Soweto is not the way they portray it on TV. What they portray on TV is how they want to market using our poverty. We have real issues in Soweto whereby they don't televise them. They televise what they want to make money with.
real issues that are created by
And I
them.
saw a McLaren there when I was there. It was a guy driving McLaren passing there.
Yeah, for Porsche.
Yeah.
Dope cars.
So, if you are from a foreign land, you are welcome in Soweto. You are welcome to invest in Soweto. Soweto is a beautiful place where you can invest. Because people from Soweto are intelligent. People from Soweto know the struggle, know the streets. We are fighting to come out of hunger. We have no option. Whatever thing that comes that looks easy, we're going to use it. We need someone to cry to. We don't have comfort. So if you come with drugs and tell me to smoke while at home,
Ash.
like it's bad. You are my savior. You are my only option. Like it's real talk. If you can listen to some of the stories that are happening in Soweto. So I don't blame sometimes our parents when they get so angry when such things happen. Never. But then everyone is welcome in Soweto. Come have fun in Soweto. Have good places, celebrities. You'll fight Untarian, Noma Buteza. Soweto is a vibe. Yeah, that's Soweto.
Okay, what about you?
Soweto, one thing I'm gonna say about Soweto, it's a country on its own.
That's true.
Yeah, Soweto is a country on its own. Like, I'm gonna start talking about the entertainment. I live in some other street. It's called Emig Drive. So from the robots from that Soweto highway up the road, it's Baragwanath. The street, it's very busy. It's a party on its own. So whether it's 4 a.m., it's 2 a.m., it's 3 a.m., and you'd like something to drink or something to eat, don't worry. Just come to Emig Drive. Yeah? And then one thing I don't like, or something that hurt me the most about Sowetans, is that they are very talented, yet they are very hungry. And a hungry man is an angry man. You get it?
Do you think that comes from less opportunity getting there?
Yeah. It like lacks a lot of people who can take it to a better place, because it is a better place, yet that the people in it are still upcoming to be better people. Yet there's one thing that destroys us once and again. It's just pride. There's no love and drugs. Drugs take the caption. I don't want to lie.
And again in Soweto. Then Nigeria, do you ever find Davido or Burna Boy in the hood partying? As in Soweto, we party with legends.
Yeah.
Maporisa comes there. Every celebrity comes there.
Yeah.
It's a kind.
So they do that in Nigeria about Burna Boy and about Davido.
Okay, the thing is, let me ask you first. Are you saying basically every celebrity or
Most.
No,
Most
of the celebrities.
And there are some.
There are some that won't go.
They will not go there.
Some.
When
people.
Those who
when
do-
the late AKA was alive, it goes there.
Yeah, at Zone 6
AKA used
venue.
man,
There's a
come
place
on.
called Zone 6 venue, you know? Just check it out on the internet. Yeah, Zone 6 venue. There's the Sofeng is in Soweto.
Dog, Prince.
There is Konga. Konga is in
Konga.
Soweto. So a lot of
Cafe.
celebrities and a lot of
Moja
people with
Cafe.
money, they go to Konga. There's Moja Cafe. There's Meet
Kota
Me.
and chill. Kota and
Konga
chill.
is in Soweto. It's in Soweto.
Yeah, Soweto can you.
In Pimville.
Oh, okay. Now, I'm getting to hear beautiful things about Soweto, but then, what about the crime? Why is it not happening when people come? Like, talking about crime, like hijacking, someone is just going to like take your phone, snatch your phone from you, harass you and stuff. Like, it doesn't happen like that, or it just has a time where it happens. Okay, there's this video I watched online. So the girl, so the video actually, somebody was making a video of a girl dancing. So behind the scene, some guys were chasing each other with guns. Is that how it happens in Soweto?
No. You know what happens, my man. Ne? Let me tell you something. Crime is everywhere.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, crime is everywhere. Yeah, whatever that happens in your hood, it happens in our hood. Crime is everywhere. Don't let them fool you. Yeah, there's no better place.
And it's not
There's
that
no better
intense.
place for a black man.
Yeah.
Don't make them think that where you are comfortable, you are safe. you are not safe.
Ish.
They make you think you are safe. There are some people who are suffering. You are living bad. You are not. As long as you are black, you are suffering. Case closed.
Okay. I get it. All right. Talking about black and all that. I also heard that electricity. You guys have electricity problem. Even when there was no when load shedding wasn't that common.
Yeah.
You guys used to have it. Why is it like that? They say that you guys don't pay electricity.
Despite not paying. Okay, it's one of the reasons why we don't pay
man.
electricity. Ne? But you know, people from Soweto, ne?
Take our money.
I don't know, ne? They just like renting other people's spaces. You can just go to Soweto. There's no house that doesn't have any rooms outside. It's not like it's just a big house, a normal house where everybody will live in there. There will be a house and then there's rooms surrounding the house. If it's not a house, like it's shacks. So the reason why they say that Sowetans use a lot of electricity because of those houses and those shacks each needs electricity individually. So it overweighs. And because they know that Sowetans, not mostly that they're struggling, but they are struggling. Not in that deep way. It's more emotionally than physically than what they do. Sowetans will dress up for you. You'll feel like you'll never dress like a Sowetan. Even if maybe you go to LA or somewhere, if someone comes here from Soweto, you'll tell that this one comes from Soweto because they have like their style of dressing. Yet that someone is suffering. You can get someone going out of sight like a nice home, but mentally and emotionally they're struggling because of the things that mostly Sowetans went through, and also black people, you know. It's still hurting to, even now, the system says to us, for you to get a job, you need to get matric. As soon as we get matric, they say that we need to get degree. You get it. When you get a degree, you need an honors. When you get honors, you need 15 years experience. Where the fuck am I supposed to get that?
Sometimes you need to pay to get the job.
You have kids, you need to pay your house, you need to pay you're trying to maintain the lifestyle that you can't even afford. It's way too deep.
It is.
Deeper and deep.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I heard was that it was the late Nelson Mandela that declared that Soweto shouldn't pay electricity.
Yes, sir. We fought.
Yeah.
Our forefathers, our grandfathers fought for us to live freely. They were there in the struggle. We don't even own land. We are on lease. Those are not our yards. Those are government yards.
It's just the title deed.
We own nothing. But we have our forefathers under the ground. They are dead.
Okay.
So
I get it. Okay, so now let's move back to the drug thing. Okay, so do you think it is parental negligence or society bankruptcy that affects those kids that indulge themselves in drugs?
125,000%,
And
whatever the amount.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know, what you see, what you read, what
That's
you
what
eat,
I'm
is
talking
what you
about.
are.
That's
You
what
get
I'm
it.
talking about.
So if I'm going to stay in an environment whereby there are a lot of Sowetans, they like grooving. The only thing I see is that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to the groove. Is the only thing that's going to register in my mind.
Yes.
If I know that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I go to work or I go to school, I come back. Saturday, I do my laundry. And then wire at night, I drink. Is the only thing that I'm going to see. And in you, sometimes not being able to maintain the standards, you fall back to drugs.
Yeah.
Because now, people who have that standards, they want to party Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now your body rejects that. So what does it need? It needs drugs so that you can be able to continue dancing. It come during the week. Mondays, they hate Mondays, you know, so it says hate Mondays, very bad.
And now we have Mkhodo Monday. See, meet there at 6 o'clock. We rock
We
it.
drink alcohol again.
Because again, you can't blame your parents for your actions, my friend.
Yeah, another thing.
Yeah, even if the moment you know how to decide, you are old enough. You can't decide when you are young because you are in a process of learning. If you decide to take drugs at an early age, that means you are old.
But then what if the person is not in the right knowledge to decide? Okay, let's say this person has not gotten to the age. Do you know sometimes decision, maturity and all that doesn't really come with age alone.
It comes with action.
What you've gone through, what you've been through, what experience you've had about life.
Sure.
What would have shaping you up to know, okay, this is what I could decide on. I could say I want to do this. But then when you've not gotten to a stage of even deciding on what you're going to do next Christmas, but then you eventually found yourself around niggas who were doing drugs.
Hey.
And then because maybe peer pressure, or you felt like, oh, you needed to be a big boy too and all that. You know, don't you think
sometimes
that also...
it's not being able to take it, you know, as a Sowetan person, hey, you need to fight to get there in most of the other people. But when you look for a job and then you go for an interview, obviously the way you dress will just tell that you're a Sowetan. And then someone feels uncomfortable by what you said, that Sowetans, they are thugs, they rob people. So immediately when I get into an interview, I won't be able to hide it. It is within me. I am Sowetan. Whether I go to Lagos, whether I go to Sentin, I am Sowetan. So I come with this thing in me, and then most of the people get rejected to corporate jobs because they are Sowetans.
Yeah, and like Velabas try.
Okay, so are you trying to say it even affects to the... Wow.
Yeah, it even affects you.
So if you go somewhere, you want to get a job, that for the fact that you are from Soweto, okay, that's
when people are hired from Soweto, they need to be highly educated.
You think I'm gonna steal for you?
Yeah, because I realize that even when you tell some people like us,
that's why most of the Sowetos are creatives.
They are top clients and they are hardworking workers come from Soweto.
I'll come from Soweto. That's why in Soweto you find a lot of creatives.
Soweto people steal.
A lot of creatives.
Most talented people and people who make things happen in the world come from Soweto.
Sammy, you wanted to say something. You are so deep in Soweto.
Hey.
It's like they are opening another Soweto.
It's Soweto or never. With me.
Yeah.
Okay, now so
what I want to say is the same question you asked about, is it parenting or you said you can't blame a parent for your action, which is true, né?
Yeah.
But this is what I want to say. You see, when a child is growing, né, how you train that child, how you put fear in that child's heart tells what that child will become. Your child needs to be not like be scared of you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If my kids are doing something and their mom will say, I will call your dad, everybody will. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll get together.
So I think it comes from parenting. A child have their own life when they grow.
Yeah, the foundation is you.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You see, when you grow, né, is when you start deciding, building on the foundation that your parents have been building you coming from.
Yes, sir.
And you build on top of it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So to me, I think it comes from inside.
Yeah.
Do you get?
100.
If we both work on a common ground that, listen to me, you are going to school, when you come back, you stay there and do your work. You will be doing it.
Yeah.
My son will be crying. I will make sure be reading that book. Nobody beats him. Just because he wants to read.
Yeah.
He's not playing game.
Yeah.
He'll be crying.
Yeah.
I'll make sure you are crying, but you will do that work. You will do that mathematics. I don't care. Do you understand? Because when you grow older, you will blame me for things I would have done right in your life.
Yeah.
Spare the rod.
Straight up.
Yeah, and adding on that, what you're saying, it's a beautiful statement, and I love it.
Educational.
And again, sometimes we are not the only ones who are raising our child.
Yes.
Our child have technology, they have YouTube, they have TV. They have the influence that influences the character.
But then that's why there's parental guidance on it.
My friend,
These children are so smarter than smart.
okay, can I say something? Can I say something on that, ne? As a parent, there was a day Cardi B was twerking, right? And a child, the mother chased the child away or something like that. Then she responded to that post that I'm not doing video for
kids.
you understand? I'm doing video for. Then people say, but you have a daughter. Then she said, what makes you think my daughter listening to my song?
Ay.
He was working on a live video, then the daughter came in.
And she stopped. Yeah, thank you. I remember now. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, for me, on my playlist, from beginning to end, you only listen to motivation song. Yeah. And that is what my kids will listen to.
So what happens when they get into school and they find a different person?
No, wait, before we get there, then
Of course.
Even if they get something in school, they'll come back
let
home
me
and
talk
get
about
corrected.
parental guidance, where it starts. Ne? You would find that in Soweto. Okay, let me stop mentioning Soweto. Like just generally, South Africa or whatever. You date someone, or we don't date. They call it vibing. You're vibing with someone, and then they end up being pregnant, and then your child is born. You know?
Okay.
And then there's no love in between the parents. And obviously, we're not just going to sit here and pretend for the child. But if two parents are co-parenting, that's better. It becomes better for the child. They do come upright. Yeah. And then there's the other one. There's going to be a deadbeat dad and a deadbeat mom. Don't get me wrong. There are deadbeats, mom. Ne? And then you get it where this mother is suffocated by the child. I'm a woman, I know.
For the grandmother.
I'm a woman, I know. Sometimes you feel like, yes, like it's too much. It's a lot. It's a lot. I need to clean, I need to cook, I need to make sure I need to make sure everything is fine, and there's no one helping me. There's no one even like comforting me emotionally to say, you know what, baby, it's going to be okay. I'm sending you something, it's fine. It's not about the money as well. Maybe like my boyfriend, the baby daddy just comes. There's nothing like that. So each and everything that I feel, I'm still angry. I'm still very angry. When I see the child, it's all about insults. I went off a text, Sugala. Yeah, I went off a text, Sugala. And then obviously that's how Sowetan people or children are brought up.
Yeah.
So it's even a nice thing to say that mama mia
Oh, we are going to the park. Yeah,
my mother swears a lot. He'll swear you like you die.
He won't kill me. She won't kill me.
You like your mom? It's because she didn't even show her love.
No. You know what's happening now? I've picked up something. Here we are in two different worlds. You are from a world where you're raised by both parents. You are from a world where you're raised by single parents.
Yeah, that's it. Because if to be so far-fetched before you see couples who just want to go through divorce. You get like getting married is not like the fundamental things you've been taught about getting married and settling down is to get together for the rest of your life. You get me? And then, like I used to say, an average Nigerian lady would prefer to abort a child than give birth to it out of wedlock. Yeah. You understand? It is because of the way she was brought up. Like your mom would be putting that fear, like, if you get pregnant,
I'll show you.
Yeah, you already know that.
But
that's not the option.
Coming to South Africa also, saying it, you know, to be honest, is not easy on the woman. To be alone and raise the kids.
It's not.
It's
not.
It's not.
But okay, sorry, before ne. Shout out to the single mothers out there.
Shout out to the single
sure
mothers.
that is happening. We were raised by single mothers, but we out here representing as fuck. Keep on pushing.
But trust me. Coming to what you just said, even single mother, basically, because there's hardly single father, like maybe a father who raised the child.
There are,
but then
yeah. Shout out, man.
You get. So even if you are the only parent for this child, you can still train the child. You see, let me tell you one thing. My mom, basically, she was taking out the hunger of my dad on me. because I look just like him. But despite all that, it was part of training. There was a lot of things. I'm sure that if my mom didn't put those fear and the fear of God in my heart, I was probably going to be an armed robber right now. Or I just be, because I remember when I was growing up, the only thing that comes to my mind is the thought of evil.
Not in Soweto.
To take me to an unexpected end. No, I'm telling you that I was that bad that I feel like this phone my mom is using for this phone call business, now it's too busy. I don't mind keeping that phone, and she will start looking for the phone just for us not to be busy for days.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah.
When you growing up, there are some things your brain, you are the one who's going to wire it into it. Like, okay, this is
your
how
brain.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah.
Like, you feel like I'm supposed to go out anytime I like and all that. It is your mom or your dad that would now tell you, no, this is not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Even if you object to it, that is where the punishment always come in. And then every punishment behind it, you always think of, okay, why was I punished and all that, So it all comes from, even if there's no dad, because me, I was raised by a single parent, like by my mom.
Shoutouts.
You get? My mom raised 5 kids.
In Bogota.
Alone. You get? So in that process,
And she's disciplined as fuck.
you get?
Shout out.
In that process, it was
Two
very
in
hectic
one.
on her going to work. She was working for 15 hours. She goes to work a lot, and then she still has to take care of the kids. Sometimes all the kids come from school to her shop.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ne? The mothers and the parents can be doing a lot for the child, but you don't know what they feel inside. You don't go everywhere with your child.
Yeah.
If there's one thing you should know.
That's another thing.
I can be... look, I'm very proud of my grandmother for raising me. Like, no mother, no father, nothing there. I'm very proud. But as I grow up, when I go to school, there are kids, they're talking about the parents. It eats me inside to say, okay, it's not that I don't see or don't appreciate my grandfather for what she's doing. And then when I grow up, I still have that void in my heart to say, hi, man, people did talk about a mother and a father. Where is my parents? Where are my parents? You get it? So sometimes it hinders a lot to kids in a different ways. Sometimes it helps you to be a person who goes and there and smoke drugs. Sometimes it helps you to a point whereby you want to be a family-orientated person, like you want to have your own family. Sometimes it makes you to go out there stealing. It traumatizes people in a different way.
Especially when both parents are not there.
Yeah.
Like that one is hectic. I
Very much.
I don't have experience, but I'm sure most people have had that experience. It doesn't really always
And
work out.
to all of you who are watching this podcast and you are in your, like, you are started going, you're about to have a family, please don't have a family for a beneficial reasons.
Yeah.
Just have a family
For some
because
reasons.
you are ready for a home. Please raise your kids, please.
Please, guys.
Like, let's both raise
It goes a long way.
better nation. Like, it's easy for us to keep saying, pointing fingers. If you are not raising a better nation, like, what is the future going to look like? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like you can hear this one divorce this one. They are 4 kids. Now you grown man, you are there running after a small girl that is now with one boyfriend, or you woman, you'll be having another boyfriend that was done by another girl because he cheats, or you leave your home, you go and be a girlfriend to a married man. Like,
It's crazy.
like let's everybody, if you love someone, come together, come to mutual agreement.
Love. People
You
don't date
understand?
for love anymore, King Sam.
So now, like, we are just raising it. It's easy to point fingers.
Yeah.
That's why my point of view, I don't like seeing people pointing fingers. Do you understand? It's not like I don't want to support you or I don't want to follow the crowd where the crowd is going. But what is the genesis of this problem?
Please.
Why can't we solve it from the genesis?
We are not the problem. We
So
must
that
find out
you
the
understand,
problem.
so that
Yeah.
everybody can have a better life.
Yeah.
Adding on what you say, currently there's something that is trending. A white person said to a black person, EFF kafir. He used the K word.
What is
That's
that? Cafe.
like yeah.
The cafe word.
The
K word.
The kafir word.
The nigga word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good one.
So when we engage as black people, ne, I'm not saying I'm right, I'm not saying I'm wrong, but if you'll understand me, you'll understand me. Ne? We come together most of the time, sit down and point what we do wrong. We don't come together and point the doer. We don't come together and point the person who makes us to do all these things.
Yeah.
Why?
The problem is not us.
Then we have to just be the one to
We are
fight
united
ourselves.
now. We are united now. We are united. We are doing a podcast together.
Same skin, same color.
If we cannot talk, we are one. Put that opposite person, you'll see the difference.
Yeah, of course.
And you will never find people like maybe a white person talking bad about a white person on national TV. But wait till maybe there's no electricity in Soweto or somewhere. There'll be a lady with a gown busy screaming, yeah, fuck ANC, fuck what, because now you think it's black against black. Why are you fighting your black?
What?
Come on, man. There's more. There's more. There's
Election
deep.
will come.
There's
Let's
deep
vote for
to
another
this.
person. Let's vote for anyone you think is going to do the right thing.
fair
Rather
to-
than we fight.
The
White
problem
people
is-
have it all together like this. Even if you can vote for whoever, when they get there, this person will be able to control this one. But that's a story for another
We
day.
need power. We need power in the community.
Like what I want to say to what you said, ne? When I was staying here in 4 ways, ne?
Yeah.
If you have a problem with one white person in a complex, ne? Their whole body, even if that person is the person that wrong go, bro, the whole body, they even call another one body corporate,
It doesn't have a
until you
name.
get to all those places, all of them will support that person. But let it be a black person. Another black person will be the first person to want to go and bring you down. But these people are united, and you are now saying, how do they do it?
So,
Yeah.
so the question is, why are we not united as black people?
Because the division.
Let's not involve poverty. Let's not
Yeah.
involve the struggle. Let's go deep.
What makes the poverty? Because I believe poverty is man-made.
The system. We out here pointing
Yeah.
politics. Hey, parliament. The problem is the
It's the
system.
system.
You can have the highest, you can be ANC, but you follow protocols. The system. The system is not in, the system is big.
Can I say something to that? Ne? I pray this video. I pray this video go to your heart. What I want to say. Ne? You see, building yourself, it comes from you.
Yeah.
Building your life, it comes from you. Who you become comes from you.
Yeah.
I will tell you something. I know someone. That person stays in Orange Farm. You know Orange Farm, right?
Yeah.
That person stays in Orange Farm. That person would take a taxi to come and work here in Santon. You understand? And go back home.
Yeah.
Right? Then the friends, ne? The time that person is working, the friends, they are enjoying life. You understand? They are those cars, shalulu, let's go and party. You understand? Then that person keep grinding a life, ne? Until one day that person was working for, let's say, a company where you are getting paid 10,000 rand per month, right?
Yeah.
But there is opportunity for that person to go to school, right? But they will pay that person 3,000 rand.
Hey.
Do you understand? But that person will go to school. If it was you, what would you have taken? Would you stay with your 10,000 rand monthly, or would you take 3,000 rand and go to school?
I'll take 3,000 rands and go to school.
Thank you. So now, this is the same thing this person did, right?
Yeah.
This person took that 3,000 rand, start suffering, back to square one,
Yeah.
go to school. But today, that person is someone.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It comes from you. All a friend now, ne? They are jealous. Do you understand? They are jealous to the extent that they can't hold their anger, jealousy to that person. But when that person was grinding, when that person was pushing,
They were not there.
go from the top and making 10,000 rand, I come back and take 3,000 rand, but I want to have, because I know that a career is different from you going to a work.
Yeah.
Somebody who have a career can leave a place to
Yeah,
go.
it's different having a career and a job.
You understand?
Yeah.
So if you can go to Pick and Pay and work,
Yeah.
you are getting, the day Pick and Pay get upset, they sack you, you don't have anything. You will be looking for, but you have a career.
Yeah.
Even if you leave that one, you will get another.
You get
because
another
it's
one.
your
You've got a career.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, someone, that same person is a South African, that same person is living life today. Do you get what I'm saying? That person choose success over. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, as a person, if you are watching this podcast, understand that there is no magic. It
There's
start
nothing
from-
like that.
It starts from somewhere. You understand? Little you can do, little you can save,
Yeah.
can multiply you. Do you understand? If you are eating with all your hands, when you have 100,000 in the next week, or let's say when you have 1,000,
You blow it.
in the next week you don't have anything, bro. I was fighting with one of my boys. He was making 10,000 rand, and after a week, he's going to come to me to borrow money to buy petrol inside his home. Then I said to him, well, now, what are you doing with this money? You are getting 10,000 rand. I know people who are working in Captain Park who are going to work day and night. They don't even make 4,000 rand. You are making 10,000 rand, but in 1 week you already squander it.
Deep.
You understand? Now you will not blame another person, or you will not be going to Sangoma when you didn't succeed. You are the one who designed your life like that. Are you kidding me?
Hey.
You understand? If you can use your both hand to eat, how do you expect there is no miracle in success? And I know of my friend that the money I will use to buy a car to invest in business is what they will pop in one night in a club. And you are not blaming people for your diet.
And again, my man, life is all about numbers.
Hey.
Life is calculations. So if you don't calculate in life you calculate every day.
Measure 1,000 times and cut once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life is numbers.
Yeah.
If you can understand numbers, I won't say you can understand life, but you can understand the basics of life.
Yeah.
Because if you don't calculate your steps, you didn't check how you move, you didn't check the next step, nigga, how are you moving?
Where are you going?
That's why you are talking about two sides of the world here.
Yeah.
In Soweto, before that man dreams of a land, he sleeps inside his grandparents' house. Does not have a room. He does not work. He does not even have money to make a CV. Like, he sleeps on a couch, some sleep on the floor.
You probably slept on the floor in the shack. But then, what you're feeding your mind is that I'm going to own a duplex. I'm going to buy a house for my parents. You know,
Yeah.
your mind is already set on it.
Yeah.
Then whatever you want to do, whatever steps you're going to take afterwards,
Yeah.
it's going to be towards that thing you set your mind on.
There's a vision, there's a goal.
And
Yeah.
But
okay.
then, unlike some people who wakes up in a shack and all that and feels like, my life don't spoil every day. You wake up, you feel, this government that
And
be limited.
yeah. And again, anyone there,
It's the truth though.
And again, adding on that, I don't disagree with you, but in Soweto, the slums, the trenches, the guard, there we are blocked, we are gated. You understand? You are from the burbs, bro. When you wake up, you say Meklere. Me, I'm from the guard. When I wake up, I say Skorokor.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So let me finish.
Disagree to agree.
Yeah, let me finish. Yabo. So some other things are easier said than done. That's what I'm trying to say. Cut it in a nutshell. There are people who have the same mentality as ours, but the society is blocking them.
Okay, can I tell you something, my friend? No? Around 2008, right? I found myself in Cotonou. Ne?
Cotonou.
It's another country beside Nigeria.
Neighboring country.
It's like I'm from Zimbabwe. I come to South Africa.
Yeah.
Where I was staying there, ne? It was built. It's a shack house. It's not more than this, right? While I was there, my dream is to own a car. You get? I was working for one person. So what I used to do is I use a bike. If you watch our podcast, you will see I talk about it. I will use a bike to go and cross things for people who are coming from other countries. So I'm working by the border. So I'll use my bike to help you go inside so you don't pay for custom, right?
Yeah.
Where I used to sleep there, it was the same. But my goal, there was a guy that time, he owned a lorry. He used to use that lorry to transport people from that Cotonou to Lagos, right?
Toyota Lorry.
You know Toyota Lorry?
Yeah.
It's in like it's a location car, right? That car, me at night, I will pack rice, tomato, put it under the seat for that guy. Right? That's my work. So I always ask that guy, how much are you going to sell this car to me? I don't have 1 cent. I don't have 1 kobo to buy it. But me asking how much are you going to sell this car to me is me setting my mind to it that I can do it.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
You know what you're up against.
So again, anyone there, Machine, what you're saying is legit. Yeah. But numbers don't lie. That's why we have few wealthy people and we have plenty of people who are suffering because not many people are this strong.
Yeah, so me, I'm looking, you see me, I'm praying to God that the next generation, everybody can be just rich. Like, you see, if life can be, we're not going to be fighting ourselves. Like, if we are not hiding information to each other, let us know this is what you can do, this is what you can do to make money. And we're consistent. You see, the problem with this generation is
be xenophobia.
That would be xenophobia when you are rich.
Yeah.
You won't think somebody is collecting your job.
Like this side, you cannot see anybody doing xenophobia. Go to something, people are chilling together. They don't even know what is xenophobia.
Yeah.
They are sharing money. They are talking about millions. They don't know what.
My friend, mine is not in Sentin or in Rosebank. Mine is in Soweto because the population is in Soweto. So here in Sentin and Rosebank is a place to spend money. Big companies go there and loot Soweto because of the population.
They loot it out. What do you mean?
Yeah?
What do you mean by they loot it?
They loot it. We have plenty of foreign companies in Soweto.
Okay, my friend, you see, companies, foreign companies, is good.
It's good to maybe to your own way, but in our way, we need our own companies in Soweto.
Okay, what?
We need a platform where Sowetians can generate their own money.
Okay,
Those
my friend.
They don't employ South Africans.
No. They do employ South Africans. Let me not lie. But most people who work there, they are not South Africans. That's why there's xenophobia. That's why we are chasing you away
And
from
again,
our jobs.
they come in and
That's
open
why.
their own businesses, despite that being hired by a
Numbers.
restaurant or something.
Yeah, numbers don't lie, guys.
In Soweto, there's no way that like, when you see a container, you must know it's not owned by a South African.
Numbers.
When you see a container, just know it's either it's Pakistan or there's maybe a Ghanaian guy or someone from Nigeria, Zimbabwe. It's either they're fixing phones or they're selling Kotas or they're doing something. It's never South African people that are doing those
Why
things.
do you think it's like that?
Because
it's not
it's
like
like
that.
that.
It's like that.
I don't
Numbers
think it's
lie.
like that. We must
Numbers
go to
don't lie.
Soweto. You've
Wait.
been to Soweto.
Numbers don't
If
lie.
a South African want to buy that container, they won't sell it to him.
It's you know what's happening, my man. Let me.
What are you saying? So you are saying to me now, if a South African want to set up a business,
Man,
they will not allow.
no, they will allow him.
They are
will allow
allowed.
him. Let me tell you something, my man. Us as Sowetans, we don't get much privilege in our land as foreigners. Get me right there. Like they, no offense. Like
Wait, are foreigners getting the land cheaper?
no,
Or the containers cheaper?
What are
the system is not.
No,
Our system
like you know
is not
what?
run
The problem.
by our system. Our system is run by other systems.
No, let me tell you, ne, guys, in an essence, just to be precise. You like Nigerian guys, ne? You will come first to South Africa, ne? Leave your Prada in Nigeria. And then when you come to South Africa, obviously there'll be someone from Nigeria already in South Africa. And then they tell you, "Aye, this is what we do, this is what we do." And then give you some lump sum of money so you can start something. Right? And then whenever you are okay, you pay your Prada and then you call another Prada, you open branches there. That's how you do. South Africa, like certain people don't do that. When I open my own business, other people are going to gossip about me because of how we were raised. You understand? So no one is going to support my business if I open it in Soweto. You get it? So already people are angry for the fact that there's a lot of people like Pakistans because they can negotiate. You go to a South African person selling tomatoes, you ask how much, they say 15 rand. You say, man, I have 10 rand. They'll tell you no. Go to a cooler person. And then they'll say 15 rand. Give, my friend.
And again,
They
guys,
give you.
yeah. Makula sleep on those shops. A person from Soweto, when he goes home, he has how many kids? He has what? That one came alone in this country. So even if you give him 50 rand, it's okay, he's alone, he will understand. A parent in Soweto, is gangway in the house. We are 5. Rent, you buy electricity now.
So you think
you wanna give me that lump sum of money? Nah, man. That's why people from Soweto are fighting this much, and people don't see it.
Yeah.
People don't understand.
It's classified as anger.
You come alone, dog. Even if I say I'll give you 1,000 rand, you're okay. Even if you get a place where you pay 400 rand and you tell yourself, Kota, you are fine.
Yeah.
I'll eat baked beans and bread the whole month. Yeah. You are alone. Your kid is going to school, public school, his service is then you don't have money.
Yeah, so for you that's
it's hard.
Yeah, because you need to go back home. You have a lot to do.
Yeah, so that's why.
So you are alone. You know you're hustling. Your people are way back at home. You can just call and say, "Give me 3 months."
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just be AWOL.
Not everybody until you make money.
So it's easy for.
So when are you working? You come back. There's 11 children. They're asking, "Where's the money, Baba? Where's the money?"
Society, you are trying, you're hustling with play society.
It's a lot. We're not gonna end
to have
like
income.
situations that break us as so it's.
I want to ask you guys a question. So do you think the xenophobic thing is the right approach?
No.
What do you think should be applied instead? What do you think, maybe your suggestion that what do you think is supposed to be applied instead of them doing this Amatuzula thing or xenophobic thing? What do you think they should have done in place?
Me, to be honest with you, I can't decide for an elder person who know how to decide for themselves. I understand. What I can say is, I think what had to be applied was, we would say, we know the truth. We are black people. So what more must we tell you? You understand? So what we are fighting here, we are not fighting documented foreigners. They are fighting undocumented foreigners. If you came here documented, you are allowed to be here. Let's not get it twisted when you say there were criminals in that march or in that thing that was happening who were doing things deliberate, like robbing people. But the purpose of that was that to remove undocumented foreigners and keep documented foreigners. So,
but now, what about the people who are? Because I watched a guy on TikTok. They went to his shop and they say they're selling things like that is not right, and they still steal it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. There are those who do crime. There are those who were there for a purpose.
Like, and again, when you talk about people stealing things that are, I've seen a lot of videos in TikTok as well where there's Sowetans, they say Pakistans are selling expired food.
Yes.
Yeah, yet they go there and steal the food, or maybe Pakistan when they give it away. Like an angry man, a hungry man is an angry man. You know. And you also know sometimes when you have something that is rotten, when you come really from poverty, nothing is rotten for you.
Yeah, you try.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you, when you're hungry.
When you're hungry, when you're hungry, there's nothing rotten for
We are
you.
not feel as a government hearing such from young kids, like people in Soweto fight to eat expired food. That means our people don't have food.
Yeah, like you asking now.
Our people are
You know
suffering.
how much it hurt me to hear you saying that. I had to think about what am I going to say to this person. If you're asking me, why do we also fight for expired food? Just think about it. Why are we fighting for expired food?
Dog, can you fight for poison? Can you fight for red tax? But
There's a problem.
If you're in a desert and they offer you water with poison,
You drink.
that's what happened.
Text.
And you're gonna die of the poison.
Can I ask you guys a question, right? Let's say you become a president, you become a deputy president, right?
Yeah.
What do you think can solve this problem in Ghana? What do you think will? Because with everything you have said, right?
Yeah.
What I've picked is the poverty side, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think is the solution?
The solution of poverty. My man, it's still a long way to go. It's still a long way to go.
No, you are saying. You don't get what I'm saying.
If
I get
you're
you.
a president,
Even if that if won't work, nothing will work. Even if I put the
It
if
don't
and the
work.
if they do the if,
It
the
don't
if won't
work.
work. Nothing works.
But Mara, first and foremost is to eliminate the social media thing because it's really hurting us a lot.
I think the thing is, what I think is places like Soweto. It's not even Soweto alone. This poverty and stuff is in a lot of casts like Tembisa.
Mhlaba jikelele.
You get.
Yeah.
So I think in this kind of sector or section of life, there is limited opportunity to them. It's just like, for instance, people who stays in the village and all that, to make it, they have to take the step of traveling to a city.
Yeah.
Why? For opportunities.
Yeah.
So I think the best thing
Ouch.
the government can do and the people can do is create more opportunity for places like Soweto and create more positive awareness of Soweto. Like now, for instance, there are a lot of stuff that happen in Soweto that a lot of people don't know because they're more particular.
Focus on the negative side.
Or you get
Yeah, bo.
because they've got
This is the same thing that is affecting when you hear about Nigeria.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. So because I've had encounters with people from Soweto and I see people that are well trained. I see well
Now I see
mannered.
ambitious people.
Yeah, I see smart people. I see well mannered
Someone
ladies.
with
I
me
see
for
ladies
6 years,
who
and
want to
he's been
hustle.
with me.
Shout out. Tango.
6 years. 6 years.
So yeah, that's what that alone would create more opportunity for that because Soweto is supposed to be celebrated like
Soweto it's a museum, man.
you get like a museum.
Soweto it's a museum. Kabang Khala museum. Tango.
Yeah. Well, but then I guess Soweto we get there. Places like
Okay, me, I have a question, right?
Sure.
My question is, why do you guys think there is a lot of kids growing without a parent, or like without a father, or with a single parent?
We
Or
don't.
why? Or let me put it like, why is a lot of divorce? But because what I've noticed is a lot of kids grow without divorce or without them the
It's
mother.
just you out of wedlock.
You understand? So that my question is, why do you think a lot of kids, mostly like in Soweto, the way you say, right? Why do you think
They don't have
there's a
parents.
lot, like they don't have parents?
I don't want that. We don't think
We know.
And
We
don't-
live with it. We
don't
see it
know.
every day with
we don't
our
know that.
eyes.
We don't. In our hood, the term divorce doesn't exist.
There's not even a marriage to start with.
Like, when you go with divorce, you are talking bombastic words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you think single parent and all that is much?
Yeah. So why?
It's
What?
out of wedlock.
Why do you think it's a lot?
Because now, like, I grow up and then I get like a boyfriend, and then in so you get people like sorry but fucking around. You get it? So we date for survival. You get it? We don't date because now I love you. It's only few relationships that make it out of dating. So if
Yeah.
let's say I love this person, I really want to hold on to this person. We date for survival because of the background that we come from. So if I know with me and my grandfather are not gonna have anything to eat. Let me just go to King Semi. And then I go to King Sam. I know if I sleep with you, I'm gonna give me something, 300 rands. I'm not saying a lot of people do that, but I'm saying majority of people do that. Yeah. Others would go as far as selling drugs. Others would go as far as stealing. It's just a different description. It's just that I'm saying it from a lady's perspective. I'd go to Semi and then you'd give me 300 rands. The next thing, we don't use protection because now this thing, it becomes a game. You get it?
Oh, yeah.
So then you call me, hey, Bushle, I'm home. Okay, sharp, now I'll just come. Okay, cool. And then I get pregnant. I tell you, Semi, I'm pregnant. Gone.
Going for court.
Semi, nowhere to be found.
Where's my child?
And don't I am more same.
They don't get it. They don't want to know. They don't want people. A lot of fathers run away because now they have a lot that I cannot even mention, that I don't even know. I don't want to speak about them or to them. You understand? I don't know which challenges they face, whatever that's going on, but it's the situation that happens from every day to every day. Fathers and others, mothers, they run away. You get like a father raising their child alone.
Yeah.
Where is the mother?
I realize that.
That's Uganda.
Guys,
Bro,
I
realize-
one.
Mother don't want to suffer.
One.
She's tired.
No.
Amen, man.
Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comment down below. Don't forget to check out the Kota and Chill.
Yeah.
I fuck with the podcast one time.
Yeah.
You can continue.
Really now.
What about? Okay, I realize that you're right. I realize that in most cases, it is the man that runs away. If I had met 10 women, like dated 10 women, or had an encounter with 10 women who we have to talk about their kids, at least 8 of them, the father is not present in the child's life. Not even, the presence could be financially, could be emotionally, could be, he's not there. He doesn't, do you know him?
Doesn't exist.
Where does he stay? He stays in Pretoria, and he's there in Pretoria, and he knows that he impregnated somebody that he rejected, and then he's there chilled, then it takes me to that point of thinking maybe it's a Nigerian thing, because, bro, if you are pregnant for a Niger guy, an average Niger, if he doesn't want the child, you guys will abort. He will send you that money for abortion, or he will go with you.
But then we do have Niger people who do our ladies fucked up in the hood, man. Who don't do what you're saying.
Really?
It's far-fetched. What is even doing
Yeah.
good in the first place? Everybody can't even be good.
Yeah.
You get? Even in America, that you think is a good country, there are a lot of bad people there.
Yeah.
But me, I will speak for Nigerians I know around.
The
me.
good
that's
side.
that's actually where I'm coming from.
Nigerians I know around me.
Okay.
I don't want to know. They will take care of their kids.
You understand,
Okay.
what I was saying.
They may
Like,
not be in a
Okay,
relationship with you.
yeah,
They may
the
not
moment
love
you
you
tell him that,
anymore.
hey, I'm pregnant,
But they are their child.
he will make sure he comes to an agreement with you, like you are, even if he doesn't want a child, he's not ready. He would okay, you have to abort. He will send you. I know of a lady that the guy sent her money and she didn't abort. You get. But then after she eventually had the baby, the guy still reached out and said, okay, cool, you didn't abort. Okay, now let's talk.
I
about
can't
it.
run away from it. Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
my point. have kids that even when I start sharing money, I can't share to everybody at once at some point. But then do you know what I do? I make sure my other present, aside from the financial present, is there. Do you know, this woman that needs money to take care of this child, if you could test her in the morning, hey, I know you want so money, but then hey, I'm really low on cash now, but then I have you in mind, how's my baby doing? And no headache,
At least,
no
yeah.
cough.
At least.
All those ones
Yeah.
alone is to ginger the woman that okay, there's a father for this child.
At least he cares.
You get my point. So
Yeah.
so like I don't know. Maybe you can give me more understanding on men who could be chilled.
I used to live that lifestyle, you know?
The pata.
The Soweto lifestyle. The fucking around, you know? They're doing whatever that a youngin does. You know? But when you grow up, you realize time flies. I'm from Hang. I'm not from a comfortable place. I can't be doing comfortable things. I can't be sleeping around, changing clothes. That's a comfortable life.
You never got any girl pregnant before?
No.
Be honest.
I played safe. Like, you know, I played safe.
Me, I never make any woman pregnant.
You understand? I played safe. You can tell by my name. My name is Tariana. That name is discipline.
You were playing safe.
No, you know when you have a goal and something to achieve, you have a way of moving. I don't move because people are moving. I move for a reason. I have a reason why I'm moving. I'm not just moving because niggas are moving. I have my way of moving. So you can tell by the name is Tariana, and Tariana is discipline. I'm Tariana. They are all Khodmans and guys who make sure there's no one starving in the hood. You understand?
In Tariana Manukho.
You understand? So I won't say I don't have a child because what it's discipline. It's the way I nature myself, I hold myself. That's how
Thank
I roll.
God. The other day we were doing this show. Everybody was like, this nigga here, this
singer.
South African guy.
What
Me, I don't want to have a child
Because people have
because
kids.
everybody have a child.
Yeah.
You guys, when I was growing up, there is this brother in my hood. He got married at the age of 32.
Yeah.
He was my mentor. Do you understand? So my going up, I already tell myself that me, I'm going to enjoy my life till I'm 32. Any nonsense you can tell me, we'll talk about that next time. You get?
What up?
And I continue my life like that. I've got girls, but I'll never come inside you. Bro, do you know the way they make me to be so scared of having a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I know that FOMO.
you know, my
consequences.
mother will say to you, if you have, like, okay, my sister, my elder sister, fell pregnant, right? I told you what she went through in the house. Do you think me out? I will marry that girl. They will make sure that girl starts living in the same house with me. Do you
Because
understand?
of what she went through.
No, because I make her pregnant. She will come and be living inside
Yeah,
her.
you marry
Are
her.
you joking with me? I already married in my life.
That's why.
So if you get someone impregnated in Nigeria, they come, is your wife.
She's your wife.
Yeah, because why did you do it?
In South Africa, I'm having
Why?
shot
Because
yo.
Really aborted.
There's nothing
Tembo.
like that. In South Africa.
In
there's
South
nothing
Africa, it's Tembo.
We can be friends, me and my friend, and share the same baby date. You can be our baby date.
Of course.
And
This
have,
is how-
and have your
this
son,
is
and
how-
my friend can have your son
Hey, my
as
man,
well.
here we live reality. Yeah. We don't live there.
It hurts, ne?
I think it's white lifestyle, yeah.
But on a nutshell, Soweto is beautiful, guys.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. You find
Word,
people
word.
like us.
I was there.
Come on.
There. We were there on Wednesday. It's a beautiful place. That I was telling my friend,
Vibe.
like, all through the hours we spent there. Did you see anything like violence? But then it is portrayed to be like the moment you.
You know why?
But let me ask
You know
you
why?
that.
That's marketing. That's
Yeah.
marketing for the government,
But that
for
is-
foreign companies to give them money to help Soweto. While we are not
even getting that help.
We are suffering because of social issues that involves the government. That's why we are suffering. But personally,
But we are not really suffering.
Tembisa is a hood. It's a slums. We even have nice places in Tembisa.
Yeah, like what I want to ask you, like when you are staying in Soweto, right? When you hear Tembisa, like
How
what
does
do
it
you
feel?
Pela, remember, you're talking with the boy. I'm from Soweto. So you should ask a person from Soweto, from Tembisa, how does he feel when he goes to Soweto? Because the biggest place is Soweto.
No, you don't get what I'm
trying
saying.
to say.
What I'm trying to say is, even you as a South African who live in Soweto, when you most everything you'll be hearing about Tembisa is always crime. And me, I chill in Tembisa.
Yeah.
I go to visit corner, I have fun.
I don't think that it's Tembisa, it's that bad.
You know why? He's
Yeah.
from Deep Loaf. He's from Soweto. We see more cases than Tembisa. Tembisa, they are minor things. We are from big issues. Tembisa. Tembisa can even leave my phone there.
Never, not in Tembisa.
In Deep Loaf, in Soweto. You will even...
I never.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, well, I understand. So, but now that's the old narrative.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we should bring you guys back because we still have a lot of questions, a lot to ask.
There's a lot, guys. There's a lot.
I want to ask you this one before we go. Both of you answer different. If you have the opportunity to reverse the time or to rewind things, and if you have the option to chase the white people away, or you have the options to keep them, which one would you have chosen?
Yo. My nigga. The problem is I'm not a politician, right? They can stay if black people have a say in parliament.
If the whole system is structured for the black.
Yeah. Everyone who breathes can stay.
And I say they should go after 5 years. Why after 5 years? We need to get their skills. We can't just throw them away.
But you
Yeah.
wouldn't mind throwing them away if you got
Yeah.
excuse.
Yeah. I believe South African people are like are very. If it's not even South African people are very talented. We can build an ark. We can build a building. There's
Yeah,
architecture.
okay.
We don't need. We don't like really. They just show us. Good, hey, do this. Other than that, we are the ones that work with the hands. We can do anything. So what we need is the knowledge.
Why must they show us? Because we show them.
Yeah, no, we are saying.
No, we're not.
saying
They're judging. They're just pointing
just show
fingers.
Like a black person, you have to do it. Black person would do
We'll do it any day, anytime,
experience.
anything. Black people.
But guys, we what do you think about as a community having voice in the parliament? Like us being in charge to say who's president and who's not by the parliament rule. Like us,
As long as you don't have money, you won't have a say.
what do you think about that?
Mula, you know, let me be honest with you, ne? You see, don't be following what some people just sit down together and have idea that this is what should have happened. This is what should have happened. You understand? Have the mind of let us work things out with our own resources.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
You see, even if those people go to parliament, they just want to go there to go and chop money. Because there is money that you will get by owning a political party to be running. You understand? So all these things is just, you see, when you look for poor people, when you want to get poor people, you go to their what you know is what is paining them.
Yeah, bro.
Their weakest point.
Yeah.
The church.
Don't worry, you see this your weakest point is because of this and this, and I will do this.
They
and
come back to us and promise
after
us
they
jobs.
get the money finish. After they got there, you will see them.
Yeah.
They will never come to Soweto anymore.
This nigga.
You want to say something about churches?
It's even that. Hey.
Church.
Hi, they are finishing our cocos in Soweto.
They're performing miracles that are not even happening.
Yo.
I tell you for free, any church that is performing miracle is fake.
You see, they are finishing our
Any
Yo.
performing miracle is fake church.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought you said any church that is not performing miracle is fake.
No, any church that they believe in their faith and prayer is a good church.
Yeah.
Any church that start laying hands,
Miracle.
telling you what we have
You start pushing people and they fall down. Guys, please, no.
But it's, Christmas is coming, Good Friday is coming. Pastors will be bowling.
Oh,
No.
Christmas is coming, Easter is coming. Pastors
will be bowling. It's just says. Church, you just sell people hope. You just tell them life will be better.
And then they start
They believe you, they give you
contributing.
money. Because you said life will be better.
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
tell your
the
neighbor
pastor.
it's okay.
Sit with the pastor personally and ask him, Pastor, are you okay? He will tell you your problems. But yes,
But
my
can
point.
I ask you a question before we go? Like, it's easy for you to say churches, right? But even some governments are milk.
Yeah, hope.
West.
Let's just say hope.
Let's just say religion.
You are all buying hope that life will be
Religions
better.
are actually also a major part because it is some people are using it as an avenue to milk people, to brainwash people, to distract people from their original cause.
And don't get us wrong, Zikoni, we do have real traditional healers, we do have real pastors.
Yeah, that's
They're
it.
just not noticed because they are real.
True.
One last
Okay.
thing I want to ask about Soweto. Is there Nigerian churches also in Soweto?
Yes,
A lot.
but we closed them.
No, there's still one. La Pena
one.
Ngasepara.
Oh, no, Mele
Yeah, there's
Soweto.
still some other one close to
Mele Soweto,
Baragwana.
Mele Soweto.
That's
That's
also-
the newest branch in Soweto.
Niyababona bayenza lento yabo. Bayaqala. Ngizokhala mina. Yazi mina ngizokhala mina.
But then there are churches that are not Nigerian churches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do natural things. Yeah, they make noise with tents. Why you guys like making noise, eh?
It's the
Are
way
you
they
saying
speak.
vocally or
You know, I was expecting you to ask that question on your show.
No, that was my show, yabo.
is it vocally?
I had to ask other
Are
things.
you saying vocally or generally?
Generally.
General, and like everywhere, rally,
Like-
vocally, generally,
Every all round.
you are just loud everywhere. There's no general and vocal.
The thing is,
Even the movie card, your movies are loud.
movies,
Yeah,
even the music,
yeah, the movie card,
color.
movie
Eh,
card. I need the movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about our music?
No, your music is nice, but you sing the same thing, like you have the same flow. All of you sing like Pena Point Davido, you see.
I'm sure those are the people.
Oh, are you wait? Are you serious? Are you seriously saying that? Because I will tell you, all South African beats are the same.
Yeah.
So you see
All
different
the piano sound the same.
Yeah.
different strokes for different
But then-
hooks.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, it is the way you portray the music.
At the end of the
inside
day, it's the music.
that makes it
I'm just
different.
fucking with these
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, but then also talking about the loudness. I think when two Nigerians are having a conversation that goes with seriousness or maybe they're arguing, they tend to make noise.
Yo.
So when you argue, do you make noise, or do you skip that noise?
Yeah.
Because as you see, I'm like this. But when I argue, I'm like that Nigerian way.
Okay.
So which way do you do it? Is it still the Nigerian way or is the other way?
The thing is, even if it's not argument, maybe we just making fun of something or we joking about something.
It's
Loudness
loud.
will come.
So when you argue, what do? You still be loud or
Yes, you
louder than the normal loud?
If we are arguing here now, neighbors will come.
Yo.
No, if we are arguing. Do you know what's funny is I was outside. I didn't know what I went outside to do when everyone was in. I was there hearing our voice and I'm like, oh, this is what our neighbor will say and say, hey, these people are making noise. You get so when we arguing, bro, it is you. Firstly, I want my voice to be heard.
Yeah.
And I
And
want
don't
you to
be
overshadow
speaking
yours.
over me. Yeah.
Overshadow yours.
Yo,
So-
lolo. So is it necessary, like, for Nigerian men to throw money when
Yeah,
they
it's
pay, when
it's
they get married?
Yeah, it's culture. It's culture. Like even my wife's mom got married to another guy. Their dad died, right? So she got
Yeah.
married to another guy. I spray money there.
Yeah. But also, Zulu people do that as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
But wait, let me
Zulu
say
people
something.
do
No,
that
wait,
as well.
So it's the same thing.
Guys, us, we also have a way of doing things and we're living the life, we're making things happen, east and west, south and everything. We just have our problems like everyone, and we are a larger country. I know they say Nigeria is the biggest African giant, but you know the country with influence is South Africa. About the World Cup way, no other way. So every country has problems, just our problems are being heard louder. Cause we out there. Same as applies to Nigerians. What you said about foreigners, because there are not only Nigerian foreigners in South
And
Africa, there are more.
I also want to thank you guys for coming.
Yes, sir.
There is something I learned today, man. To be honest with you, the way I see the drug issue before, I don't really see it the way you guys see it.
Thank you.
To be honest with you,
Thank
I
you.
don't really see it the way you guys say it. But listen to you guys talking. Yeah.
You understand now, ne?
Do you understand?
How people understand.
Because if you understand, like a child that you even growing up, everybody see a potential in that child, and drug turn that child.
Yo.
It's crazy. We survived shit. If you're from
South Africa, I'm deeply sorry for anything Nigerian would have done, but I believe a better nation is coming.
yeah,
A
Yeah.
better nation is coming.
Africa is one.
unite.
Yeah.
Yeah, every Nigerian who are doing wrong things should be arrested, and government should prosecute them.
You must
Like-
help us
They must
beat
go
them
back
up.
home
Like
and
JP said here on the other show, if government puts like a bigger, you see, like Nigeria, if you kill somebody, they kill you.
yo, good.
Yeah.
If you rape someone, they rape you.
Guys, here we say democracy. Here we are not democracy.
The thing is, if the government puts a heavier punishment on people who do drugs, I tell you,
There are less people
there will
who
be less
smoke
people because a lot of them will be
drugs.
behind bars, and people who are not behind bars will be so conscious of probably just switching.
Yeah, actually, that's a
profession.
good thing, to say.
If they say, if the government say if you get caught doing drugs, they will cut your both hands.
Yeah.
And big
Boko Haram.
Those Nyope boys must be arrested. No Nyope boy must be on the streets because obviously they
Take this poison military,
And
man.
also, the government should do something to homeless kids. On the
Yeah,
street.
you know, that's one thing I want to say. You see, if we are saying, you see, shout out to Kota, that guy is doing a very good job with listening to you guys speaking and hearing your own side of the story. Like, it's really deep. You understand? It's really deep. It's really deep, and it's annoying.
deeper.
It's fucking annoying. Like, if I'm in your shoe, I'll be so annoying also.
I'm pissed.
More than this.
Yeah,
More than
that's
this.
why I want to move from
Okay.
the car.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have anyone you want to shout out to?
Oh, me. Shout out to my boys, Kota and Che one time. Shout out to Soweto. Shout out to Mabushe Salapam.
Yeah, now shout out to all my friends who are all watching. Shout out to Paul, shout out to Kutlwana, shout out to Sneteba,
Shout out to
bye Joe.
Shout out to
Hello.
Shout out to yo.
Shout out to a lot of people.
Shout out to
dog.
what? Askis, but shout out Buffet to Santana, Nonke Makaya. Shout out to Football one time.
Yeah, shout out to Iming Drive.
Shout out to Bushes. I was on shout out game.
Shout out to Drive.
Shout out to Mba.
show.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to everyone. Thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate you coming down.
Thank you guys.
And don't forget to check them out.
Kota and Chill,
Kota
one way
and Chill.
Buffet too. Each channel,
And
ne.
then,
PS channel.
Kota and Chill.
Your Instagram handle, I'm confused. When I searched it, I saw like 3 different
Mine. Katleho underscore Mula with a double A on IG, on Facebook, Katleho Ntariana Mula, on Twitter Ntariana Mula.
What about your
Oh, my Kota and Chill.
Yeah.
Kota and Chill mhlaba wonke. Don't write
Kota
mhlaba
and
wonke.
Chill.
Kota and Chill.
Kota and Chill.
You know what?
Is it Kota underscore?
You know what?
No.
All together.
It's Kota inch.
Guys, let me
Okay.
make life simple for everyone. If you want someone, just go to Google. Type Kota and Chill. It'll show everything there.
But then follow them, you check them out. Thank you guys for joining us. I think we'll come to the end of today's episode. I'm
Yes,
sure you
sir.
guys have learned a lot. You can drop your comments below. Let's know what you also have to share.
And we are bringing them on the show again.
And we'll have
so,
to come back because we've got a lot to say.
Yeah, so anything you want to
Yeah.
ask them
You can
about
just-
South Africa, please put it on your comment section.
And about Soweto too.
I represent Soweto fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget that Soweto is a home of what do you call it? It's a museum.
A museum, a hub of
Nelson
talent.
Mandela.
Yeah.
Dog, we find about Ntariana, we find about Mutlezi, we find the Kota and
so
Chill.
Yeah.
guys, you know how it is. Until we catch you next time.
Peace.
ZFG for life.
Thank God.
You go
Peace
fuck
out.
your feet.
Amen.
I'm never gonna say goodbye, bye, bye.